Hi friends, new and old, and welcome back to the channel. It's your FriendCHIP, and today we're taking a look at a whole bunch of Rainbow Brite. I grew up loving Rainbow Brite, but Rainbow Brite was before my time, so it was over with and there weren't products and things that were around by the time I was old enough to really like Rainbow Brite. And I grew up watching this movie, Rainbow Brite and the Star Stealer. I found this on Amazon and it's amazing. Super excited to have had the chance to re-watch this. And then I also picked up the Rainbow Brite, the complete series off of Amazon, and this is really great. I've only watched the first disc. I haven't watched the second disc yet, but there's so much of this that I didn't see as a kid, and I really only remembered the Mighty Monstro Menace. That was the one that I really remembered seeing in the past. But I always loved Rainbow Brite. I thought it was such a cool idea. I loved the show, the movie, and I remember having a puzzle when I was little. That was the only thing that we did have, and it became one of those things that lived in the spare room, and eventually it became a tipped over puzzle in there, and it was one of those things that you would just randomly find, like, hey, this is a piece of the Rainbow Brite puzzle. But we didn't ever have anything other than that. I don't even remember seeing stuff at like thrift stores or rummage sales or anything like that. So Rainbow Brite is a Hallmark Cards line. It's kind of like Strawberry Shortcake and Care Bears. They licensed it out to Mattel, that made a range of dolls and other merchandise. And it started in 1984. And it's when they also had the Rainbow Brite television series, and Rainbow Brite and the Star Stealer was released by Warner Brothers in 1985. Apparently this had a reboot in 2014. And do you guys remember hearing something about, like, wasn't it Emily Osment that was supposed to do the voice of Rainbow Brite? I don't know if this is the reboot that they're talking about, and I don't remember seeing it or hearing about it. However, it would be interesting to see what that was. So we do have these two. I'm going to move these out of the way. And then I did open up some of the bag clips. And if you saw the short, there we go. If you saw the short where I opened these were super cool. They're really large. That was the thing that I was like, wow, this is a lot bigger than I thought that they were going to be. But I'm pretty cool with what we got. As long as I get Rainbow Brite, I'm pretty happy. She's my favorite character. And then we do have this doll already. Lost her purse. The original Rainbow Brite doll from the Loyalty Subjects. Love her. She's amazing. The only problem that I had with mine is the elastic on her bow. That had a problem and died, so I had to refix that. Other than that, she's fantastic. Look at her rainbow belt. So I'm super excited to add Tickled Pink and Stormy to the mix. That's really exciting. Boy, the focus on this today. So I'm super excited to add Stormy and Tickled Pink to the line. Those dolls are really, really cool. I've also got the little figures here. These are the ones that I've been able to find. I've collected them over the few months here. I never see anybody else other than these ones. I haven't seen the Easter ones, and I haven't seen like the regular Rainbow Brite, Twink, or Starlight. And I haven't seen the like plush bag clips in a long, long time. But I was able to find a couple of the larger dolls here, and I randomly got Moononglow because she was on sale for $9 and some change, and then I had to get Rainbow Brite because I planned on getting her anyways. And then the other day, I ran across a really cool Rainbow Brite color and activity book with stickers. I found this at Five Below. Has a little memory game on the back, super cute. And then here's the stickers. Such cute stickers. I didn't remember her having a cat. Or really a dog. Super cool. And it's just got really cute images in it and different little activities that you can do. And I thought these would be really fun to just color. I never had a Rainbow Brite coloring book. Oh, cool. So this is at Five Below, and here is the UPC if you're looking at it. Well, let me go ahead and get everything moved over to the side so we can start unboxing these and checking out some really cool Rainbow Brite things.
Yay!
Alright, so let's get started with the Rainbow Brite doll. And I think she's super cute. She's definitely a different style than the original doll, and they are going to release a retro style of her. I love the artwork. Every world needs a hero, and in Rainbow Land, that hero is Rainbow Brite. Includes a sticker sheet, and we are looking for Stormy, Tickled Pink, and Indigo. I haven't seen Indigo anywhere, but I have seen the other two. And here is the UPC for her. If you're looking for her, I found her on Amazon and she was $14 and some change. And that seems to be about her price everywhere. Well, let me go ahead and get her out of the box and we'll take a closer look at her. All right, and she is out of the box and I love her. The only thing I don't love is the crinkliness of her skirt. But everything else I do love. I feel like it would have been nice to see a belt. But I love the poofiness of her arms and her shoes. So cute. She's got her little star on her cheek. She's got a little smirk, a side glance. So cute. And her hair is up in her ponytail with the purple ribbon. And I love the type of hair that we have here. It's still like a yarn, like a string hair that we're used to from the older ones. But it's like a smaller, thinner type of yarn. The only thing is boy, when that gets messy, how are we gonna comb that? I guess maybe like a big toothbrush. So cute. And she's got the tag for TLS Toys. And on this side, 40 years of Rainbow Brite. I love her. I think she's super cute. We have Moononglow as the other one, and I didn't remember Moononglow. I don't think I ever saw an episode of the show that I can remember that she was in. And I really wasn't quite sure who she was. So she apparently does like the colors of the night, make sure the stars and the moon glow. Join Rainbow Brite's friends and help them as they make the world happier and more hopeful. Moononglow, and she also comes with stickers. On the bottom you can see Rainbow Brite, Stormy, Tickled Pink, and Indigo, but on Rainbow Brite's box we did not see Moononglow. So she's pretty cool. I'm excited for her. I'm interested to see if she has this headband, because it doesn't look like she does in the box. But let's go ahead and get her out of the box and take a closer look at Moononglow. Alright, and here is Moononglow. She's really cool. She's really pretty. She's got a little like iridescent moon here, and this almost feels like an apron, but it's just part of her skirt, and then she has her socks and her little shoes. So cute. And then her hair is tied in the back, a low ponytail compared to Rainbow Brite, so it's a high ponytail, and then she's got this long light blue ribbon in the back. They're so cute. I can't wait to have all of them. I think they're gonna look really cute sitting next together, all together. And the stickers that they come with, both of them were exactly the same. No difference in the stickers. So I wonder if they're all going to come with this same exact sticker sheet. Next, I want to take a look at these little figures. And these little figures are really cool. I just hate that they're $5. Don't you? I don't like that I have to pay $5 for this. I guess I don't really need the scissors to open it. Here's the back. So this series has Rainbow Brite, Twink, Stormy, Red Butler, Starlight, and Tickled Pink. And then we have a couple of Chase variants over here, and I've never seen them. I don't know what the difference is between the two, if you have a regular or a Chase. Really cool, but I haven't seen Starlight since like months and months and months ago back in South Carolina. Possible Rainbow Brite and Twink were there too, but I don't remember them. I really didn't pick these up when I would see them in the beginning because I just couldn't imagine spending $5 on these. And then eventually I just had to give in because I really like them and I wanted to have them. So they come out of there really nicely. And look, there's even a little card in the back. I didn't know these were in here. So there's Stormy on the back. Ooh, it does have a little picture and a thing. Stormy is a little girl who lives in the clouds, beyond the rainbow, above Rainbow Land. She's Rainbow Brite's friend, and she is in charge of the clouds, thunder, rain, and snow. She rides a beautiful, deep purple horse called Sky Dancer. And then when we open it, we can see the other characters. I actually really like these. These little things are cool. You'll actually keep this. And then here's our figure. Oh, it's a lot more rubbery than I thought it was going to be. Alright, here she is. How cute. I think these figures are really well done. Yeah, they're like not, posable or bendable, but you can bend it, or I wouldn't bend it too much or you'll break your head off. But yeah, so they're like more flexible than I thought they would be. And then we have Tickled Pink, and I thought she was really cute. I love her little handout with the butterfly. I remember Tickled Pink, but I don't remember her as like part of the original Color Kids. And she wasn't there in the beginning. She just randomly showed up. Let's get her out of the box. All right, and here is Tickled Pink. She's really cute. Look at the paint all over the butterfly, like both sides of the wings. Focus on Tickled Pink. Go ahead and set her there. And then here's her card. And on the back, Tickled Pink is a delightful girl who came to visit Rainbow Land a long time ago and liked it so much she decided to stay. Rainbow Brite put her in charge of the girl sprites in their color crystal laboratories. Tickled Pink has a non-stop case of the giggles and they're contagious. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I kind of wondered if Tickled Pink was the baby in the very beginning. You remember how Rainbow Brite found that baby randomly and she was like, oh, baby, and she took care of it, but then it just disappeared after that. I thought maybe that might have been Tickled Pink. I don't know. And then here is the Red Butler. So cool. I'm glad they're making the boys. Listen, I need Buddy Blue, and I also would really like to see Chris, and I would also really like to see Brian. If we could, make that happen. I mean, come on, Brian. You gotta have Brian. All right. And here's the red butler. His cape. He's great. It's really cool. Set him there. And then here's his card. Red is a smooth-talking, full of charm, fun-loving boy. He is always in search of new adventures and is ever ready to rescue anyone in distress. Though he often bores the kids with stories of his pursuits, his genuine love of being alive brings an uplifting spirit to all. Ah, well, good old Red. The other ones that I found were these like Christmas ones, holiday themed ones. It's even a little holiday box. And there's the back. I found the 3, but I never found any of the chase. And if I did, I didn't recognize that that's what it was. What do these chase looks like? Do you know? Like, are they glittery? Are they different colors? Are they clear? Like, what is a chase one? Let's get Tickled Pink out of the box. Alright, and here is this Tickled Pink, and she's got like a little snow outfit on and gloves and a snowball. She's got like a headband, a little earmuff headband. How cute. So this one versus this one as her regular. Cute. Go ahead and set her there, and then she also comes with a card. So there's her special artwork for this one. And on the back, it says the same exact story that is on her other one. And our checklist. The only Rainbow Brite one that I could find. But, I mean, I'm glad I got the Christmas one. I hope to find the regular one at some point. Alright, and here's a Rainbow Brite. She's got a candy cane and a pair of earmuffs, a scarf, and she's wearing ice skates. Cute. Love her. I wonder how well she stands. Yeah, she does good. And then here's her card. And on the back, Rainbow Brite is a lovable, creative little girl who uses the colors of the rainbow to color our world and our lives. Though she may be small, her good deeds and the magic she performs with her power belt more than make up for her size. How cute. And her original name was Sprite before she got dubbed Rainbow Brite. Alright, and the last one of these little figures we have is Twink from the Christmas series, riding on a sled. Let's get him out of here. And here he is. He's going real fast. The wind is just blowing his scarf around. I like that his earmuffs are star-shaped, and that the sled is also star-shaped. It's pretty cool. Here is his card. And on the back, it says, Twink is an adorable bundle of sweetness and silliness. He's Rainbow Brite's favorite sprite, and her high-energy sidekick. Twink is the only white sprite, a fate which befell him when Murky Dismal threw him into the pits where he lost his color. Wow. I had no idea. The first time we ever saw him, he was just that way, and nobody said anything. Alright, these figures are really cool. I'm happy that I ended up grabbing them. However, if they're each $5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, $30, Would you pay $30 for this set? I'm not sure. I just don't think $5 is the right price. I feel like maybe $3.50 would be a better price for them. They're just hard to pick up at $5. But I randomly do. So when I go to Five Below, I just kind of like, if there's a random one, let's throw it in the cart. Always expect to spend $5 on a Rainbow Brite figure. Let me get these cleaned up and we'll take a look at the next things. Alright, next I want to take a look at these. I've been itching to get my hands on some of these, what they call pudding cups. And these are something that I don't see like at Five Below or any other store. I found them on Amazon in a 2-pack. Each one comes with 2 little figures. This is series 1 and there are 20 to collect. I'm super excited because there's all different kinds of characters in here. So if you would stop stealing the spotlight, let's go ahead and open this. Looks like here's our little like pull tab. Didn't really open that well. And then there's 2 figures and a checklist. So let's take a look at the checklist first. The whole gang, 20 to collect. Alright, so Rainbow Brite, Red Butler, Lala Orange, Canary Yellow, Patio Green, Stormy, Shy Violet, Rare Tickled Pink, Buddy Blue, Indigo, Rare Twink, Spark, Lucky, Champ, and Hammy. And then on the back here, we can also get Starlight, Sunriser. I don't know who Sunriser is. Puppy Bright, Lurky, and Murky. Well, I really hope I get Lurky and Murky, and Starlight would be great. And I'd like to get Rainbow Brite, Red Butler, and Buddy Blue. Well, let's see what we find. The first figure. Gosh, they're not like perforated. There we go. Ooh, it's a Sprite. Look how cute these are. And they're so tiny. Cute. This is Spark. Cute. Alright. We'll set him there. Alright, let's see if this one will pull apart as good as that one did. No, I guess you really do have to cut these. Alright. Ooh, it looks like Starlight. How cute. Ugh. He looks so good. So good. And he's got his movie hair. In the movie, the blue is on the top, and in the show, the red is on the top, I believe. It's flip-flopped from the movie to the show. Oh, cool. He looks really cool. Alright, let's see who's in this one. This one actually, I wish they opened better. It feels a little heavier than the last one in comparison. There we go. Okay, and our checklist. Ooh! We did get a color kid, and this one is Indigo. Cute. Love her. I'm glad I at least got one of the color kits. Alright, let's see. Who's this one gonna be? Oh, it looks like a Sprite. You have a little blue one. And this is Champ. I guess this would be Buddy Blues. Cool. Those are really cute. Really cute. I like the little chibi figures, the little pudding cup figures. I like that you get 2 in each one, so that definitely makes it feel better than just getting 1 in each one. I would like to get more of them. I think they're really cool. Really cool. Well, now we've come to the last few things that we have, and that's these 2 new articulated dolls. And we have Stormy, and then we also have Tickled Pink. I'm super excited to find the other characters because we have Indigo, Lala Orange, and Patio Green. I haven't seen them listed anywhere, and I haven't seen them like out and about anywhere. Of course, I haven't seen anybody but Rainbow in the stores. And there she is. Includes a doll in 6 pieces. We do have our 4 mystery doors like we saw before. And her artwork is on this side right here. So let's go ahead and open the back and find out what's in our doors, and then we'll go ahead and open up the doll. Well, these doors don't open very good. Alright, first thing is her comb. A little purple comb. Next thing is her spiky headband. I wish these opened better. The next thing, ooh, is a cloud purse. That's cool. And the last and final thing is a lunchbox. You got a lunchbox with Rainbow Brite too. Alright, and here is Stormy out of the box, and she's got this little braid here in purple and blue and green. She's got a little lightning bolt as her hairband, and her hair is kind of crimped a little bit. Or maybe it's just like that from the box. But she's got that wild hair like she's supposed to have over to the side. She's got her little outfit, her little cloud with lightning bolt there, her really cool shoes. I love them, and they're really articulated. So she's got articulation in the head and in the arm, the elbow, the wrist, and in her knee. You can see she's even got a double jointed knee. So they're really, really articulated. Super cute, and they can stand on their own. Here's the lunchbox that she came with. Cute. And then she's got this little purse, and she should be able to hold it. Yeah, there we go. Now she's holding her purse. Here's the little comb that she came with, little purple, like shooting star comb. And then she came with this headband, so let's see if we can't put the headband on her. Pull her hair down so that we can slip this on. Alright, she can wear a cool, like, spiked headband. Why not? And here's the stickers that she came with. Really cute. I love how like retro looking the stickers are. Look at these two. Just hanging out. So cute. Oh, I guess he's picking flowers and they're in his hand, but I thought he was bent down to picking something up and that was his butt sticking up in the air. And I'm like, is he like farting flowers? They're cute. All right, and last but not least, we have Tickled Pink in her little articulated doll form. 29 points of articulation, 4 surprises to unbox. There's her artwork on the side and on the back. What's inside? We don't know. And then there's the other characters. Still waiting for Lala Orange, Indigo, and Patio Green to show up. Well, let's open up her surprises. These don't open very well. I'm very disappointed in these. First is our pink shooting star comb. Oh, this looks like a skirt. That's cool. Different skirt to wear. This is a butterfly bag. Let's see what's the last one. I hope it's not a lunchbox. Oh, it is a lunchbox, but it looks like it might be a different one. Well, it's a different color. I think Rainbow Brite's was red too. So here's a yellow one. That's cool. I wish it was a different picture though. All right, let me get her out of the box and we'll take a close look at everything. All right, and here she is, and she's so stinking cute. Look at her. I was a little worried because they don't have like unique face sculpts. They just have different screen printings. And I was worried that they were all going to start to look the same, but I really like her. She's so cute. The only thing is, I wish their sleeves weren't so long. And I wish they weren't just like this plain edge, like just a cut piece of fabric. It almost looks like it doesn't quite fit her and it covers up her really cute little hands. So I wish her sleeves were shorter. That would be my biggest complaint. Her hair is really pretty, really soft, and she's got really cool boots. Ugh, amazing. Let's see if she'll stand up for me. There we go. Her hair is crazy. She's got this pink shooting star comb. There we go. And her lunchbox was yellow compared to the red one we had with Stormy. Here's her butterfly purse. Cute. She should be able to hold it. Yeah, she can hold her purse. Very cute. Gotta get her to stand again. There we go. And then the last accessory is this skirt. Just like a blue and orange and pink and yellow striped skirt. Well, let's try it on. All right, and there she is in her extra fashion, this cute little skirt. I guess I'll keep her in this extra little skirt. She looks really cute in it, and I think that's just a neat little addition, something that makes her a little unique. Now I've heard, of course she's gonna drop that. Let's go ahead and set her over here. I've heard that depending on, now I've heard that you can get different accessories in these that aren't the same. So I'm not sure what other people might get compared to what I got. And if you got something different, I'd be interested to know what it was that you got and what it was that I got that you didn't get. Is it the skirt and her headband that would be different for everybody? Because I feel like the star comb And the lunchbox are in every single one of them. And I feel like I guess they're all going to get a purse, right? So there's 3 of the 4 things that I think we'd all end up with, and I feel like the 4th thing is the thing that might be different for all of us. So for Stormy, it was the headband, and for Tickled Pink, it was the skirt. So did you guys get something different? All right, well, there's a look at some new Rainbow Brite toys that are out and about from the loyalty subjects. I found a lot of these on Amazon. You can find them at Walmart, and you can also find them at Five Below. So if you're a fan of Rainbow Brite and you're looking for some cool things, they're out there. And I'm super excited to add some things to my Rainbow Brite collection because I just didn't have one, but I really loved it. And I'm super excited to have these new things. Well, thanks so much for hanging out and for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up, comment your thoughts and opinions down below. Let me know what different accessories you might have gotten, and if you found anything else. Do you know what the chase figures look like for these at all by chance? Let me know in the comments. Hit the bell notification so you don't miss the next thing we open, and if we aren't friends yet, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button and stick around, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!